thought it would be
in one day.
way more than that.
In one day. So for the total, for the month of April, how many steps?
Oh, you guys want to guess real quick or no?
Just give us the number.
Okay, the number is
600,000.
362,607.
Well, between 2 weekends of Coachella, Stagecoach,
That's
the
a lot
walk.
of steps.
Yeah, it's a lot of walking. 300,000. Now, how much did you lose any weight from that, or no?
I would say
Like for the month, are you down or are you
down.
flat?
I'm down probably like 3 pounds.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I'd be bummed.
I would want 30.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's only a pound per 100,000 steps.
And I haven't even like ate like crazy or anything.
Yeah, you're probably just plateauing.
What happened to you?
Yeah.
I know.
Gina Grad, what are the trending news headlines?
Yeah, well, Catholic Church fans should mark their calendars because the Vatican has officially set May 7th as the start date for the next Pope draft.
Let's go!
Yeah, aka that's the conclave choosing the new leader of the Catholic Church. So here's how it works. Only cardinals under the age of 80 get to vote. Ageist. That's about 135 dudes in the red hats right now. They're going to do one final public mass, and then it's off to the Sistine Chapel where they take their vow of secrecy. No one sees them until the white smoke comes out of that chimney and we get the new pope. So for reference, the last two conclaves, that was 2005 and 2013, both wrapped up in just about 2 days.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Oh,
2 days of talking.
I seem to remember, like, after Pope John Paul II died, like,
him.
it was a long drawn. Like, I remember they're like, black smoke again.
Right.
Black smoke again.
And then you wait for that white smoke. I watched the conclave because I got
Oh,
sucked into
yeah,
the hype.
same.
Boring.
Yeah, super boring, right?
Yeah.
I wonder.
Made you regret the pay per view. You know.
I don't know officially how it works. Like, is the person that they nominate gonna be in those meetings, or is this some random outside of it?
It's got to
I
be
don't
one of the
think so.
It's one of the Cardinals,
Yeah,
right?
Right?
You
They're
know,
in there.
But that's funny because I always think of it like, how do you pick the next Dalai Lama? It's like, oh, it's some 8-year-old in like a random country.
Yeah, but
okay.
I'm just saying, like, but within the meeting, so the person so they're trying to like, are they trying to make a statement like why they should be, or
I think people
they're
get
trying to
nominated.
are they just trying to downplay like, oh, I don't really want to be
In the movie, it was like basically like there's a lot of buzz about this cardinal, and then he says, "Oh no, I don't want to be the pope."
But he really does.
I'm not worthy.
You got to
of
be
it.
humble.
You have to be super humble and not want it.
Oh, this
and
is
then,
political.
And then you have to get a 2/3 vote, I believe.
Oy.
Yeah, but
Can't vote
God-
for yourself.
But God knows if you're lying about being humble.
True.
You know, like,
Exactly.
if you're just pretending.
Right.
But this is actually something that could make things a little more interesting. Pope Francis brought in a bunch of cardinals from places that had never had one, like Mongolia, Papua New Guinea, Mali. So the next pick
So
could be
diverse, you know.
interesting. Yeah.
How much diversity.
So much diversity. Well, Amazon thought about showing customers how much Trump's new tariffs on Chinese goods would add prices to its discount store. Are you guys familiar with Amazon Haul?
No.
It's like the discount portion. Well, the news got out of this idea.
Oh, like U-Haul.
Yeah,
Not
Amazon
hall. I thought it was like a place, like a food hall.
Oh, no,
no.
sorry, like HAUL.
Okay.
Like, hey, gals, check out my haul. You know how they do that on YouTube. So Trump not happy about this, called this a political move. Amazon then said it was just an idea. We weren't really going to do it.
Oh, so they're not doing it?
Well, no, they backed off. But the situation got people talking about whether companies really should be more open about how tariffs affect prices, since some stores like Shein and Temu, they're already showing what the extra costs are.
The more information, the better.
Yeah.
Like, I think like Greg's idea of if you really want to see how much you're paying in taxes, forget your paycheck or your pay slip. Like you should, for the next year,
you get your gross check.
Yeah, and then you have to physically write a check for the amount to the state, to the federal government. Yeah, to really make people realize how much they're already paying before they start voting for more stuff.
Yeah, you would have diarrhea.
But that's the thing. It's like, what does the administration really care? Do they want to get blamed?
Look, everything's political.
Yeah, but I just wonder what the pushback is.
Yeah, they don't want to get blamed.
Yeah, but we already know. Well, Jack in the Box is cleaning house, possibly saying adios to Del Taco. Jack just announced, I'll explain.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They bought him.
Yeah,
they owned it. So they're going to sell it. I don't think they're closing it.
No, well, here's the
deal. They're selling Jack in the Box, or they're closing Jack in the Box locations.
A bunch of them, 150 to 200 underperforming restaurants, with up to 120 closing by the end of next year. Also on that chopping block, Del Taco, which Jack bought for $585 million 3 years ago. The CEO, the guy with the ping pong ball head, that is the CEO.
He's the actual CEO.
The actual CEO. He says it's all part of a corporate glow up called Jack on Track. He wants to simplify things, cut costs, go asset light, which translates basically to we're trying to make money with fewer headaches. So,
of course.
Fewer jacks, possibly no Del Taco, same amount of diarrhea.
No, they're going to sell Del Taco. Del Taco is successful, but
it better because
they're going to get out of the Del Taco business.
Right.
Somebody else will buy it and they'll operate. Yeah. They're not going to close those.
The chicken soft tacos are too good and the burgers are too good. We can't just say goodbye to those. UPS laying off 20,000 people and shut down 73 facilities by the middle of next year now that they're scaling back on working with Amazon. Even though Amazon is their biggest customer, UPS leadership basically says they're kind of over this relationship since they're just not making that much money. It's actually hurting their bottom line. So they cut a new deal to handle less than half the Amazon packages by the end of next year. But don't worry about UPS. They'll be okay. They're still doing pretty well. They pulled in over $1 billion in profits last quarter and beat Wall Street's expectations. They're still being cautious, sticking with their $89 billion forecast for next year. But yeah, profits up, but 20,000 workers will get kicked out.
It does suck because when I go into the UPS store and I'm trying to just like mail something out, they're always dealing with some kind of Amazon drama of like somebody trying to do a return and they're not doing it right. And I have to sit through them arguing
mountains
just so I
of
want
that stuff.
I want to mail something out.
A little advice for the UPS store: make them less dumpy. They always look like they just moved in.
Yeah.
It's always a mess.
Boxes
super
everywhere.
expensive.
Very expensive. It just disorderly.
Yeah.
I saw a dude there getting his passport photo taken. Some guy from behind the counter just walked out into the main part of the building, took a piece of scotch tape, taped a black piece of paper to the wall, stand in front of this. It was so janky.
Ew.
Those
Make
FedEx
them
stores
nicer.
are nice.
Oh, yeah.
Those are always clean, well
Right,
lit.
Yeah.
Right. UPS needs to be more like
FedEx
that.
Kinkos. Jordan Hudson shared a semi-juicy email from her boyfriend, Bill Belichick, in response to the media's focus on him admitting his past mistakes in his new book, The Art of Winning, Lessons from My Life in Football. In the email back from April 10th, Belichick said he was frustrated that the media highlighted his "I effed up" quote, which overshadows the bigger themes of the book, like leadership. He says the book is meant to showcase lessons from his 50-year NFL career and leadership journey, not to serve as a, quote, bathroom book focusing on his mistakes.
Well, he was talking about one mistake he made in a Super Bowl, and that's what's getting a lot of the attention because
that's getting
Bill
all the
Belichick's
attention.
always been known as the genius defensive guy, and he's going to figure out how to take away your best asset, and that's how he's going to win. So, yeah, but like him making an admission about how he effed something up is going to be a big headline.
That's every book.
I'm really tired of hearing about the relationship.
Oh, dude.
I'm already over that.
Well, Jordan Hudson's tired of talking about it because
I don't even want to know her name. Can somebody give us the Men in Black flashy thingy and we can all just forget that she exists?
Well, yeah, this all comes on the heels of that CBS Sunday Morning interview where she chimed in saying they weren't going to answer any questions about the relationship. And this is kind of freaking out some people in Belichick's camp, also the UNC crowd, and they think she has a little too much sway in his personal and professional life than necessary.
Of course, all women have that kind of control over
getting
their
all
men.
Yoko.
They just do.
Welcome to the world.
Yeah, that's how it works. Thank you, Gina Graham.
You got it.
All right, we got some more Woody Show coming up next. Hang on.
Coming up next on The Woody Show. I don't know. I can't predict the future, but maybe it'll be something like...
Oh, yeah.
Wow. It looks so much bigger.
Or something much darker.
Oh, you son of a bitch! I'm gonna cut it down about the blow up for goddamn place!
The Woody Show, back in a bit. Alt 98.7. LA's new...